let me turn off
Early
this
night
mirror.
for me.
Yeah. Do you have full body on? It looks like it. I can tell.
Yep.
If you want to turn off chairs, it's up to you. Basically, because you have full
Yeah, I'll do
body,
that.
so yeah. All right. Well, welcome to my studio. Welcome.
Elliot. Oh, let me adjust myself.
Yes. See, look at that. Wow. Cameras and stuff. Amazing. Oh my god. She in the floor. I'm scared. Oh, you're fixed now.
Yeah, my PlayStation mover is broken, so I have to
Just blame
manually
it on
plug it
VR
in.
chat devs. That's what I do.
Alright. Yeah. Alright.
Anyway, are you all ready to go?
Hell yeah.
All right. Just give you a little tour thing here. So you see that thing in front of you, like the little camera that's like transparent. So that's the
Yeah.
camera. That's what the stream sees. So when
Oh,
I click
cool.
these buttons, it goes to me, then it goes to you, then it goes to there, and then it goes to the audience, which is just a ghost town. They're all invisible. Don't worry. They're just using invisible avatars. And then there you go. So yeah. Anyway, I'll do my intro and get her done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Late Night Talk Show. That's me, Late Night with Rebel. I'm your host, Owen Rebel, and we have our guest here, Zombiedoll. Welcome.
So,
What's up, gamer? Now, so for those who don't know who you are, like who is Zombiedoll? What do you do? How do you get into VR chat? How'd you end up here?
I actually got into VR chat just by watching a lot of the YouTube stuff and anything that has like new technology in it, I get like super hyped for. So I was like, man, I gotta check that out.
Oh yeah,
And I actually started, my first time playing was, I think, just after New Year's, so January 2018.
oh
So
yeah,
going on 2 years soon in VR. But I was a desktop user back then.
same.
So, yeah. I didn't play that much back then. But as soon as I got VR, like I was on all the time. I was like a couple months later.
Nice. It's
Everybody
interesting.
knows me as the crazy drunk partying
Yeah,
person
I
that's a
was
little
I
weird
was
and makes
watching.
really bad puns. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching. I was looking, and then I also found out that you own your own club. So that's kind of cool. Uh,
Oh yeah, that's a recent thing actually.
yeah. F- so can you tell me a little bit about your club? So like, what happens there?
The club is actually based on a real life club. Like the design of
Oh,
it is based on the
like
Lizard
the
Lounge
Great
in
Plug.
Dallas, Texas.
Oh, Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, it's based on a big like it's a mix between being like an industrial goth club and like a EDM club.
Hell yeah.
And it's a place I spent a lot of time at IRL, so like it's really cool to be able to like experience it again.
Wait, you actually go
The
outside?
castle actually made it
Just
for me,
what?
so
I never gone outside.
I used to go outside. I don't really go outside
Yeah, why do you need to
anymore
go
though.
outside? You just go to the beach in
Yeah, you
VR
got
chat and
fucking
you get your
VR.
vitamin D
Yeah.
somehow. I don't even know.
To buy a virtual fireplace in winter, considering I have no heat right now. So that's one of my favorite things to do.
Oof. I understand. So, why do you call yourself the zombie doll?
That like I don't even really know. Like it was me being kind of like I don't know, trying to be a little bit edgy before because I was like I really like zombies and dead stuff.
Yeah.
And then I think the doll part came like well one I just like the idea of like lifeless dolls that are really pretty, and then also like I'm really bad at expressing my emotions, which I've gotten a lot better at since VR chat, but I used to be really bad at it. So that's where the doll part kind of came.
Oh, because like dolls are delicate, I
Yeah,
guess.
and kind of emotionless for the most part.
I mean, we're all Listen, okay. Most people in VR chat are monotone and they don't even know anything. They're like, "What you looking at, punk? I'm in the mirror. What do you want from me?" Like, it is what it is, you know. I mean, I get what you're saying though. Like, I used to be well, this is like 7 years ago. So this is way back in the day. But I used to be like pretty bad at like not necessarily talking to people. It's just like talking to myself. So I was just like, hey guys, I'm making YouTube videos. Hey, hi. And then after you do it for like 1,000 times, I mean, literally, I made 1,300 videos. So after a while, you get
Yeah.
used to it. So it'd be like that, you know?
Used to anything after a while.
Yeah, that's the one thing that all humans share. If you keep repeatedly doing something, trial and error, practice long enough, you'll get good at it. It doesn't matter. It can be anything. It can be art, it can be singing, it can be dancing, it can be going to the grocery store and knowing, oh, I know where that grocery store is now because I've been there 50,000 times. It's the same thing. Repetition is a natural, a universal tool that all humans have. I mean, well, I guess most of the time. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for I'm bad at that. Like I said, like I have a lot of hobbies, but I haven't spent like a super amount of time on any of
Mm-hmm.
them, so I'm not really like especially good at anything. I just like enjoy learning like a couple different things here and there
Drinking's a talent.
and having basic knowledge of it. Yeah, I mean, being able to drink and manage your camera and still read chat, that definitely takes a
Oh my
little
god,
practice.
multitasking, that's something like nobody can. I can't do that. What the hell?
It's become autopilot basically to me
Yeah,
at this point.
I understand. So you found VR chat from just watching random like YouTube videos, you said? You're just like,
Yeah, whatever like I don't even remember half the videos I was watching because some of them were obscure and some of them were like bigger, like James Ski videos and shit, and
oh,
like
James
it was a
Ski.
combo.
I know that
I actually
guy.
tried making my own back then, but they weren't as entertaining when I was on desktop.
Oh yeah, it's tough.
My YouTube
Desktop mode
channel's been
is
kind
like,
of dead.
I mean, hey, relatable. I used to be a
Probably not as
YouTuber and then
relatable
I
as mine.
stopped, and now it's the apocalypse and everyone's getting demonetized and everyone's crying about it. So to me, like,
Oh
I don't know, I'm
man,
just too lazy to edit. Like, I every day I do an
yeah,
interview
that's
and
my
then
problem.
people yell at me every day. They're like, bro, you need to upload these interviews to like YouTube. And I'm like, yeah, I will. And then I never do. I did one.
I'd
Just
rather take editing hours and just put it back into streaming instead.
exactly. But I will get to it. I'll do it. Don't worry, guys. Eventually, one day I'll just sit my ass down and like upload like 50 videos in one day. Well, I'll schedule them out. So like, um,
Yeah,
I'll tell
I've said that a few times.
I'll explain what I mean by that. So this isn't like something that I made up, but it's called stockpiling. And pretty much the idea is you like upload like 50 videos in one day, but you don't actually release them publicly. You just make them private, so they're already uploaded. They're all set up, got their thumbnails, and then you can schedule them. And then you can schedule like one video to come out every day. So you have 50 videos for 50 days of content. If you think about it, nobody's gonna know that you
Um,
recorded that 2 months
I've seen
ago.
people do that.
Yeah, I used to
I
do that
see a
all the
lot of
time.
old
That
VR chat
yeah,
videos from people. I know, because
that's
the name tags, you're like,
yeah.
yeah, those are different.
That's how I used to do YouTube. I would sit down like on a weekend because I was in high school like 7 years ago. I'm 24 now, so I would sit down and record for like a weekend or something like that. Like record for like 10 hours, make a bunch of videos, like 10 or 20 videos, and then upload them all. And then I would be set for like 2 weeks. I wouldn't have to record again for like a couple weeks. That's how I did it. And nobody knew that I recorded stuff a month ago or 3 months ago. They didn't know.
I
So
think that's how a lot of YouTubers actually do it. So,
I would say gameplay. I don't know about like vlogs and stuff. Vlogs are pretty consistent, right? You have to like
oh
vlog every
yeah,
day, so
especially if you're outside, they can tell. They just look at the weather, like, yeah, that wasn't today.
yeah, it was raining today. What the hell? You lying, bro? Now vlogs, I would say are not too hard. I mean, just like, hey guys, I'm vlogging here. But like for gameplay stuff, yeah, you could like easily record that, like, and crunch it out in like a weekend, and then just pump out videos for like a couple weeks. Especially if you don't upload every day. If you upload like every 2 or 3 days, and your stockpile is even longer or bigger. So
Yeah.
anyway, this interview is about you, not about me reminiscing about being a YouTuber.
It's fine.
So, um, here's an interesting question. How did you develop your avatar
Well,
or
I
your
don't even
OC?
know, like, when I started liking green out of nowhere. I don't even know why. I was just like,
I just
man,
like
I
green,
really
bro.
like green hair and shit. Yeah, I know. It just like randomly happened. I was like, man, I like green hair, and I started like recoloring fucking shitty avatars a while ago,
Shit. Well,
like a long time ago.
like TDA
But now
bases
like
and MMD bases or something.
the castle makes like a lot of my avatars.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. I don't know. I just put things that I like together, and that's kind of how it happened. I was like, I want this.
Yeah, it makes sense. I get what you're
All
saying.
chicks are hot. I like horns. I like
True.
black a lot because I wear black a lot IRL. So I also have green hair a lot of the time IRL, except for I'm lazy right now, so it's like blonde. But
Oh, damn. My immersion's ruined. You said you like green and your hair's blonde. I'm telling.
I know, right?
Reported.
Called
Um,
being lazy.
yeah. What the hell? I'm actually a hot girl IRL. I just sound like a man. Prove me wrong.
Put effort in IRL when I can just be like, hot elf waifu in VR chat.
Yeah,
I love it.
exactly. Did you know I was a waifu hunter in VR chat?
I heard about that. I
Oh
think
yeah.
that I saw a lot about that when I was first following you on Twitter.
Ooh. You know about my
Because
latest
I know somebody
exploits?
asked, like,
Huh?
how I got to know you, and I'm like, I actually don't really know you that well. Like,
Oh shit.
I just found your,
Relatable.
yeah, I found your Twitch stream through Twitter. That's basically it. I've watched a little bit.
Same. Well, I've just heard about you in passing. I just thought it'd be interesting because, like, normally everybody I interview in this, and when I do interviews, you're actually my 50th person I interviewed, by the way. Clappers in the chat,
Makes you
50.
worry hearing about me in passing. It's like, what have you heard
Well,
about?
I don't know. It's
I'm
just,
sure there's some
people
there.
are just like, oh, she's a zombie. She's an elf girl, likes green. She drinks a lot at her club and gets
126
drunk.
up
Yeah,
there. Many a party is thrown at the
yeah,
club.
many parties. Yeah, a lot of people are telling me how you run parties all the time. You wear like skimpy clothes, but that's okay. That's like VRChat standard anyway. So I was like,
Yeah, I decided to go comfy today, but yeah, usually pretty late.
that's okay. Don't worry. It's VRChat in a nutshell on these days. But yeah, I
Mhm.
just thought it'd be interesting because I brought on people before that I never really met before because I feel like nowadays when I play VRChat, it's very difficult for me to actually meet people. Um, because people usually hang out in private worlds, so they're just never, accessible.
I
So,
never hang out in private worlds.
oh well, I guess you're different. But most other people do, and it's very difficult to meet people. And because I stream all the time, I just feel like it's kind of
Yeah.
weird to like stream me like being like, oh hey, what's up? It's just like talking to somebody, like you know what I mean. So I want to like I decided
Yeah.
to meet people by like just like DMing them and just sort of outside of the game and through Twitter and stuff like that. So, and I just looked at what you were doing. I was like, huh, I should bring this person on. It'd be interesting to have someone who owns their own club. It's a bit different. So that's why you're here, where you are today. And technically, these
Trying.
interviews are a way to meet people. So it's a casual
Yeah.
conversation. Exactly. So, how did you get into streaming? Because I think you only been streaming since September, so it's only been a
uh,
year, literally.
yeah. Well, I've been streaming on Twitch since September, so I actually streamed on D Live back when it was more like
What?
decentralized and stuff for
D
crypto.
Live?
Yeah, yeah. Back before it is what it is now, the original D Live
I
was a
don't know
lot
anything
different back
about.
then.
I don't know anything about D Live. I just know PewDiePie streams
Yeah,
on
if
there.
you haven't seen it. Yeah, I don't even know if he still streams on there,
I
but
think he does because he has a contract.
uh,
But yeah.
I originally just made some like shitty YouTube videos, and then like when D Live came out, I was like, maybe I'll try streaming again because I used to stream like 4 years ago, but all I streamed was like CS:GO, like zombie survival games, and like
Hell
I'd have
yeah.
like two viewers. Nobody
Hey,
cared
relatable. That was
because
me. That's me right now.
everybody was playing. But like when VR chat came out, I was like, man, this is new, and not everybody's gonna have a VR headset and stuff. So I was like, I should just kind of like jump in on this.
Mhm.
And those streams end up getting like a lot more attention, even on D Live, considering how dead D Live was for the most part.
I mean,
And then
it's
people would
yeah.
come in my D Live channel or like shoot me messages, and they'd be like, "You should just come to Twitch because people are streaming VR chat on Twitch, and like people are enjoying that." And
Mhm.
I finally just kind of gave into the peer pressure. I'm like, let me try it out. And I switched over, and like all the people that were basically telling me to switch would like raid me and like tell people about me and shit. So things kind of just went, whoop. And now I know like a lot more people than when I was just doing D Live. I'm still friends with like the people I met like 2 years ago though. and I still party with them.
Th-
It's pretty crazy.
that's interesting because I never met anyone from D Live. Most people I know just stream on Twitch or YouTube. Like last year there was like the clash between the YouTubers of VRChat and then the Twitch streamers, and then they were all happy together, I guess. But never heard of someone who streamed VRChat and streamed on D Live. But that's interesting. And there's also
Yeah, I tried a
Mixer,
couple different obscure streaming services, but it's mostly because like I was getting into cryptocurrency and shit back then, and like
cryptocurrency.
those were the
Man,
options. Yeah.
I remember, I remember everyone talking about Bitcoin when I was like, oh, well, I was like in high school or some shit. Whenever it started, and it was like $14 a Bitcoin. I was like, ah, fuck that shit. That's some scam. And then like I hear like, what was it last year? It was like
Yeah, those
14,000 per Bitcoin. I was like, fuck, I should have bought like 10 Bitcoins. I should have invested. I fucked up. But you never know, right? Like it
yeah,
could be a
I hear those
scam.
stories a lot.
People make fucking crypto shit all the time. It's always usually fails, but so I don't know. Bitcoin was like the one of the more
Oh
popular
yeah,
ones. So
so many altcoins,
yeah, I would be rich right
shit
now.
coins.
Just, yeah, shit coins, Doge coins and stuff.
Oh,
They said it was peer pressure. So you
Dogecoin
were
has
peer
its
pressure to
stories
start
there.
streaming.
Yeah. It wasn't really peer pressure. I mean, it kind of was peer pressure.
Kind of was.
Somebody said it wasn't peer pressure. It was just your turn.
Just your turn. Well, they're gonna start turning everybody. Yo, you better start streaming, buddy. I mean,
Actually, some people that used to stream on D Live show up in my chat, and like
oh yeah,
I saw them actually switch over to Twitch. Like
nice.
they saw me on Twitch talking to people, and they're like, D Live kind of sucks now, and they end up just moving to Twitch.
I mean, Twitch is the #1 streaming service, so I think it's pretty logical.
And
Just saying.
and
It is what it is. But it's actually quite relatable because like when I didn't stream on any other streaming service, but when I started streaming VRChat 2 years almost 2 years ago, and it was because people told me to. I was originally a YouTuber, like I said, and I was recording everything for YouTube to make videos. And then people told me I was with Team Five. You know who that was or that group was. If not,
yeah,
it's fine.
I remember that.
Okay. And I was told by them, like numerous people, I was like, and people DM me like, bro, you need to start streaming your perspective because I used to play as Kenny K. Coney. Used to play as a hillbilly in this game for fun. And yeah, and I haven't looked back, and that was almost 2 years ago. December would be when I started playing VRChat and streaming. So I'm an old man.
Nice. So close to the same time,
Yeah, Christmas time. Whoops. Yeah. So,
yeah.
what else is there to say? Hold on. I have a bunch of questions written down, so I'm just looking at them real quick. Tell me some stories you remember from VR chat. Recent memories or older ones?
Hmm. Well, I could say my older memories, because like remembering like
Yeah.
I'd say old school VR chat. I'm not even that old school compared to most people, but I remember like hanging out in Gaia Nights and shit. That's like one of my first experiences hanging
Mhm.
out in Gaia Nights.
Same.
And yeah, and I just remembered that was basically like the box and pug back then because that's where everybody showed off all their
Yep.
effects and
All the
crazy
animations.
avatars
Yep.
and stuff.
I told people about
Yeah,
that.
and that's actually where I met a lot of people for the first time. So it's kind of just a fond memory for me. I
Yeah.
get nostalgia every time I like hear the music and stuff. Well, now I actually like I know Xeon and hang out with Xeon
Yep. Same.
once in a while, so
Mhm.
it's pretty cool. Be like, oh shit, yeah, you made one of my fondest memories from VR chat.
What if I told you that the reason why Classic Gaia Night is back, like you can go to it now, like the old version, is because I told Xeon to do it. I was like, upload the
Oh
old
really?
version now. He said, okay. And he did. So that's
Oh,
why
that's
it's there.
crazy.
I don't know.
I'm glad. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
glad.
Because I missed it. I was like, bro, I want to go to the old
Yeah,
Classic Gaia Night. And
it
then
was
he was
so
like,
simple.
yeah. Now it's like a lag fest. You go in there, you get like 20 FPS. The new
And you
version.
can't find anybody
And you
because they're
can't
all
find,
off
they're all
in space
somewhere
somewhere.
in, yeah,
It's
they're
like I
all over the
can't
place.
drink here. I can't even call shots here. Everybody's far away.
Exactly. Gaia Night was the classic. All the classic maps didn't have mirrors in it, and they were just very simple, like chill worlds. And now nowadays it's just raining worlds with a mirror, and you call it a day in a video player.
Yeah, that's true. There was no mirror there. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, because human beings naturally look at each other when they're talking to each other. It's almost like a foreign concept or something. It's like VRChat's developed this concept where you have to like talk to people through a mirror, so you look forwards at the mirror and then you look for the mirror to look at the person. Like that's not how it works. That's not how real life works.
Yeah, I watched one of your recent interviews and heard you conversing about that. And
Yeah,
my stance is actually like opposite of yours with the mirrors though, because like I hang out with such a large group of people. If we're all sitting in front of a mirror, I can make eye contact with all of them without having to be like in a perfect circle or something. So for me, it's kind of
true,
convenient. I'm like, if the new technology that allows you to, socialize a lot more easily with a larger group is there, why not just take advantage of it? I actually enjoy mirrors, and because as a streamer, like if I'm talking to people in a mirror, like sitting and chilling, I can see what's going on behind me. So I know if something interesting is happening, I can go join in. So
true.
that's like kind of my positive stance on it. But I do understand the people who just like they're alone and they'll just go sit in a mirror and you can't even like talk to them because like I'm just looking, I'm admiring myself, talking to somebody behind me.
No, I
It's
understand
kind of
what
like
you're
hit or
saying.
miss.
Yeah, it depends on who you are. It's just like for me, I mean, my name's that one rebel. I can't join in. You know, I got to be the outcast who says no to mirrors. I mean, don't get me wrong. I
Yeah,
stand in front of mirrors sometimes, but like normally when I do these talk shows, because like I could make this talk show literally just in front of a mirror and call it a day. You know, right? But I designed it so we have to look at each other, or at least look at the
that's what I'm
camera.
saying. It doesn't make sense like if you're one on one.
Yeah,
It's more of like I think it's better for like larger groups or a
I
place where like a lot
understand.
of stuff is going on.
Yeah, well, for me, I just even for larger
And of course, dance
groups,
floors.
I just don't like mirrors because I feel like it just huddles everybody in one. Like I'll give the classic example, right? You go to Void Club in a public world, nobody's on the dance floor. There's a mirror there. Nobody goes there. They go to
Well,
the
that's
back
just
room.
because Void Club changed their like design. Like there used to be so many more people on the dance floor in Void Club. Ever since it like became so more spaced out and like the design of it, I've noticed more people hanging out in back.
Well, actually, back in the
It just
day, they already had a mirror. The mirror has been there for 2 years.
yeah, it still had the mirror. The mirror was on the dance floor, but there was a lot more people hanging out on the dance floor. I remember because I used to hang out there all the time,
And now
especially when I
it's
first got full
backroom
body.
simulator.
Like
That's why I
yeah,
don't like.
pretty much.
That's why I don't like mirrors. I mean, well,
And then how
that and
exciting!
like, I don't know. Like you go to like the Great Pug and like half the people are at the Great Pug mirror. It's like I don't know. Like if you're gonna stand in front of a mirror, I feel like you should just go to like a simple world, like lag free box or something like that. Because like you're just loading all this background
Yeah,
information that's just
and the fact that
useless.
they had private rooms into clubs and stuff like that, like worlds like that. It's like, why are you adding private rooms into that kind of stuff? Because it's just gonna make it empty when you go in there. Everybody's gonna be in the private rooms
Oh no,
looking
you
at
don't know. You
mirrors
go to
as
the Void
well.
Club, you go to the public, and people line up to like ERP in the private rooms. That's what it's for. I had a guy
Yeah.
once. He walked up to me. He was like a pimp, and he was like, "Yo, you want one of my bitches?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I run a pimping business." I can't even say that with a straight
God
voice.
damn
Yeah, and then he's like one of my girls named Sugar, and her name was like literally Sugar. And I was like, "Oh yeah?" He's like,
Wow.
"Yeah." He's like, "Yeah. If you want to have a good time, just wait 10 minutes, and I can get you in, man." I didn't go by the way, cause I'm streaming. So, but I was like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck? What does this game become? What's going on here? What? This game used to be talking mode and socializing and drinking. Now it's, yo, how to lose no nut November or something. Like, what the hell is going on here?"
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, if people want to play like that, then that's their business, but not for me. I don't know. I just think it's a bit like
The option to be lewd is there. People will take advantage of it.
I don't know. It's just a bit weird, you know. I get it. Like people,
Yeah.
I'm not against like if you're in a private world, you can do whatever you want. I really could care less what you do. It's just when I go to Publix and I see that type of behavior, and then I literally look at somebody and they're like 10, like a 10-year-old, like there. It's just kind of weird. It's just like, oh, like you're saying all this
So
stuff in front of
yeah.
like a kid. It's like, what the fuck? So that's why I don't like going to Publix a lot. I just find a lot of weird people. I feel like Publix are kind of like the outcasts. Like they're not allowed to like hang out with communities, or like they've been like kicked out of private events. So they hang out in Publix because they're degens. So
That's like a mix of the new people trying to find
yeah,
people to
and then
meet and the
the new
outcast. So it's
people.
like not a good way to
Yeah,
start.
exactly.
You end
World
up in
layout is
that
important.
mess.
Yeah, someone said in the chat. I mean, it's true. I mean, whenever I made worlds and whenever I make a world, I always try to like utilize the entire map, even though this is not a good example because they only use this portion of the map. But you know what I mean? Like if I made like Presentation Room Plus, a lot of people don't go stand in front of the mirror. Actually, it's because well, I've talked about this many times in interviews, but it's talked about like conformity. Do you know what that is? When one person starts doing something, everyone else starts
Yeah.
doing it. That's what mirrors are usually are. Is that when it's really easy to join in on something to convince you, right? Like if I joined off of you, and let's say you're with like your two friends and you're in front of a mirror, it'd be much harder for me to convince you to come to me than to just simply walk to you and click on the mirror and be like, "Yo, what's up?" That's conformity.
Yeah, I mean, I admit I didn't really use mirrors until I got full body because I was like, I just want to see what it looks like and stuff in front of the mirror.
I understand.
And then I just got in the habit of it.
Mhm.
Especially because I like dancing, and mirrors plus dancing kind of goes
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, of
together.
course,
So
yeah,
it
yeah.
also helped with
I
that
understand.
habit.
Yeah, I know a lot of dancers. I used to be a pimp in this game. Well,
And
back in the day. And when I did that, it's very common for people to use mirrors because they want to, you know, it's what people do in like real life. When you dance to learn a choreography or
yeah,
whatever it's
you
called,
stare
right?
at a mirror.
You stare at a mirror. Like they have these big dance studios where it's just a giant mirror. So it makes sense for dancers and stuff like that. It just me personally, I just like to talk to people like face to face, and I understand that you have a point that if there's like 15 people and we're just it's just easier to see everyone in front of a mirror. That makes sense. But for me, I typically only talk to like
And
small groups of people, so I'd rather just I don't know. That's
as
just the way it
somebody
is.
who used to like go to clubs IRL and stuff,
Yeah.
uh, I would always like encounter people standing in front of mirrors in real life in those kind
Wait,
of scenes. The ones who
what?
were dressed up. Yeah, the ones who were really dressed up and everything, they would stand in front of mirrors and talk to each other and stuff while like
Wait,
I don't know,
what?
just admiring everybody around them.
What? Where in the
Yeah, I've
bathroom?
seen it a lot, especially
Where do they find a
yeah, like
mirror?
a combo with the bathrooms or like well, some of the clubs that had mirrors outside of the bathrooms, but yeah,
What?
I remember some exquisitely large bathrooms that had mirrors and people would hang out there.
What the hell? I've never heard of this. This is the first time. Honestly thought like mirrors. I thought like obviously VRChat it's a game and like people but like in real life I thought like mirrors only exist in bathrooms, and like that's it.
Yeah, for like drunk bitches and
Oh
to
my
fix their
god.
hair, you know.
Is that why like whenever I was in high school and college and like one girl goes to the bathroom and then eventually like five of them all go to the bathroom, they're just talking in front of a mirror.
Oh yeah,
Oh
I've
my
seen
god.
that. Yeah, they're just all in there talking while
Oh
fixing their hair in
my
front of a mirror.
god. I can't believe it.
Stereotypes, but they actually happen because I've actually seen it.
What if what if there's an update in VRChat and it broke all the mirrors? Would you be upset?
Not really. I wouldn't really be that upset, except for like I said, like dancing. Definitely enjoy having a mirror, so I'd be mad
What if
about
your
that,
camera
but
is your
like
portable mirror?
I'd get over it. I actually use it as my portable mirror a
Oh,
lot,
there you go.
so
Same.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I use it as my rear view mirror too, to see people sneaking up behind me.
Oh yeah, they're like, what? They're
See
trying to
what's
stare at
going
my
on behind
booty.
me.
I mean that's. Listen, I know people like to look at my avatar. You know, the people try and loot your avatar. They're like, oh look, it's a hot grill.
Ever since I got my recent avatar, I've gotten used to people staring at my booty.
Really?
It's just become like a theme.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, my character's so thick, my shorts are non-existent. So I mean, just get eaten. So it's a problem.
There's always somebody that said like put on some pants or something. I saw that
Yeah.
in one of your
Yeah, yeah.
interviews. I was like, oh
People are
shit,
always saying that. They're always like, I'm wearing shorts. It's just, it's
who
thick
needs
girl
pants?
problems. Yeah, it's no pants party around here.
Pants are overrated. I'm not
True.
wearing any fucking pants.
Oh shit, relatable. Hey, we're both got no pants on. Nice. Um, did you attend any conventions or like TwitchCon this year?
Actually no. Like I really
Oh,
wanted to
really?
go to TwitchCon, but I'm like, you know what? I'll try to make it a goal for next
Mhm.
year. Because after I saw what I missed out on, I was like, man, I really gotta go next year. Plus, I want to meet a lot of people that I know in game IRL.
Mhm.
Like I feel close enough to them that I'm like, I just want to hang out,
I get what you're saying.
enjoy some time with them.
Same, relatable. Like I've actually
I
never.
actually wouldn't even go if I didn't have my current friends.
Same. Like I've never been to TwitchCon. I should be because I know like it's a joke, but like it's serious. Like I almost know like everybody in this game at this point. Like I know everybody essentially. I don't know. Like not every single individual, but you know what I mean. Like the main people that run
Yeah, yeah,
clubs and
yeah.
events and all this shit. So yeah, always people are always like, bro, when are you gonna come, bro? Like we want to hang out and meet you and like shake your hand. And I was like, one of these days. Just money, and I
Yeah.
live in Canada, so I have to cross like the border plus across the
Oh, yeah, that
country.
sucks.
I live on the East Coast, so I have to cross all the way to Cali, and that costs a lot of money. And then I have to find a place
Oh, shoot.
and food and rent and all that bullshit. So it's a lot of money. It's not like I just pick up my bags one day and be like, "Hey guys, I'm here now." It's like it costs money. So
Yeah, I'm all the way on the East Coast too. That was another one of the things that kind of burned me off from wanting to go this year.
yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, I just wanna meet people. So, next question. So, what inspired you to become a streamer on YouTube? Obviously, you talked about how people sort of convinced you, but like, is anyone that inspired you, or like, hey, I want to start streaming because of this person, or somebody that keeps, you know, maybe your community, encourages you to keep streaming?
Honestly, watching YouTubers encouraged me to stream more than watching actual like Twitch streams because I didn't watch a lot of Twitch streams back
Okay.
then of like VR chat or anything. But the main thing that did inspire me to want to stream was VR chat itself because I was like, this is kind of fun and there's always
Mm-hmm.
something going on, something interesting to talk about. And I don't know, like I streamed before and I wanted to do it, and I've always needed a hobby because like I don't really have any hobbies. So I was like, I'm just gonna try streaming again now that I have something I actually enjoy playing all the time. And since I was enjoying it, other people started enjoying it a little more, and that just encouraged me to keep going and going. That's
Mm-hmm.
pretty much it.
I get what you're saying.
It's pretty simple. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's the same thing for me. A lot of people just encourage me, and because people watch all the time, and I love doing these interviews, uh, but doing these literally every day, like shit you not, like crazy. But it's consistency, and I like doing what I
And
love what I do. So, what's your thoughts on the future of VR/AR? So like that could be related to the future of VR chat or just future of VR in general. Because obviously we're all in here playing in VR, so obviously we got into it. Now, what do you think about the future, like a
and
couple of years or 10 years from now?
I think the future is definitely just going to be seeing how far you can push the technology,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also just going to be fueled by how we can use VR to interact. Because I think the things that end up doing the best are social games because it really shows off what VR is capable of, like
Mm-hmm.
how we can interact with people and things and really show off our creativity. Games are cool too, but like, well, you're gonna play a VR game probably like once and then move on,
Yeah,
unless it's really enticing.
or has
But if you
replayability.
add games into a social environment where everybody can, talk about it and enjoy it together or something, like that's really, I think that's gonna be the main focus.
Yeah,
Also, like marketing and adding sales and probably even crypto and all that into it is probably going to be a future thing
zombie coin.
that they're going to focus on.
Invest now.
Zombie coin. I joked about making my own coin a long time ago. I should have just did it.
You could just make it on your
But a
stream.
coin's useless unless it's attached to something. So
I mean, you can make your own coin on your stream. Like it doesn't have to be like real world value. It can just be a value
yeah,
to your stream. So you'd be like, you just watch your stream, you
just
get
kind of
like
for fun.
you get some zombie coins for watching the stream for an hour, and then you
Oh
just
yeah, my current stream reward is brains. People are collecting brains for me.
oh,
So
okay, there you go. Yeah, you already got some setups going on.
yeah,
Just to let you guys know in the chat, I do read chat. I read everything you guys are saying. I don't have to look at my hand to actually read it. It's magic. So if
yeah, I
any
have
of
your
you guys,
chat on my
yeah,
hand.
if anyone has any questions for a zombie or I, then always just write them down. Any question at all, and I can answer them. But I always have a lot of questions typed up. So another question that I want to ask is, what's one thing you like to add to VR chat or like a feature, something you want to change or add to the VR
Mm,
chat?
something I was actually thinking about when we were talking about Public Worlds, new players having to come into there to meet anybody and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking like something that could be really nifty would be like if you could add tags like your interests or something onto your player profile, or things that could just be searched and related to other people's tags. That'd be really cool if they did like friend recommendations or
Mm-hmm.
something based on that,
Yeah.
because that would really help people like find people who have similar interests to join off of.
Yeah, I feel bad for
I think
new
that'd be pretty
users
cool.
that struggle because they
If you could request to like guest join before you actually add them or something, that'd be pretty cool as well.
exactly.
Like a temporary friend
Mm-hmm.
status.
The Stone Castle says get rebel to join a party at the Zombiedoll Lounge.
Oh, yeah. He made that lounge, so
Oh,
maybe
maybe. I don't know, man. We'll have to see. Don't make
could have been
promises I can't
crazy.
keep. Yeah, I've heard some wild stories.
Yeah, pretty risky with my stream.
Oh
Probably
shit.
shouldn't be that risky, but
Why? What are you doing on your stream?
it's just because I allow pretty much anyone into my worlds. I mean, I don't really make publics, but I
Oh.
always keep like friends and guests, so you never know who's gonna
Oh
show
yeah,
up.
I understand. Yeah, I made friends plus in my world, and several people would go up to me on stream like, "Yo, that person is like a crasher, dude. You need to like kick up now." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I've gotten that a few times.
Or someone just like comes in and like, "Yo, giant dick," and I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck, dude?" Just kick him.
I feel like the risk is worth the reward though, because I've met a lot of people just leaving it
True.
open.
I usually get sometimes I get people that are like, "Yo, nice avatar. Can I ERP with you later?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" They're like, "I don't even care that you're a guy, dude." I'm like, "All right."
VR chat did not show.
Yeah. Little Bagel says that better moderation tools for public instances would make it easier on new players. Yeah, I can agree on that. I mean, because I always feel like publics don't have any moderation
Mm,
tools besides just vote kick, and I'm not saying like one player should be selected as like the room leader, but I feel like there should be better tools or something like that. But whenever I talk to the devs, they just
yeah,
said like if you want to like improve your experience, you just block people, and I'm like, well, that doesn't remove the problem. It just makes them disappear from my eyeballs, but doesn't fix it for everybody. I don't know.
I could see moderation like that being abused by like
Yeah, I've seen people
people
kick
who've been on
people.
VR chat for a while becoming like elitist towards
Yep.
it and like being like, we don't want this person in our community just because they don't agree with their opinion or something, and that shit could probably be abused pretty easily.
They're saying only if you can handle the singing. Do you sing?
What?
Well, several of them are like, every girl's
Oh, do
good at
you
singing.
have a good singing
Yeah, do you have
voice?
a good?
I'm too shy to sing. I still get fucking anxiety about that. I've wanted to try singing in front of people, but I get way too nervous.
That's what the liquor's for.
Yeah, I've done some drunk karaoke a couple times in VR chat, but
Don't
I
worry,
barely
I
remember
don't
those
sing at
nights.
all.
That's how drunk I had to be.
I'm tone deaf, so I might as well like never sing.
I don't know if I have a good voice because I never sing in front of anyone. So
Oh, don't worry, it's better than me, so that's better than someone. Uh, she's got such a sweet voice. Well, there you go. You got yourself a fan that says that you got a good voice.
yeah, I sing. I can just do some ASMR.
Oh
I'm not
yeah,
like popular.
yeah. I do some ASMR when I have to be quiet at night because people are sleeping. I just like, hey, what's up, guys?
Oh yeah.
ASMR. Block people can still crash you. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you block
Oh
people,
yeah.
they can still crash you. But it's just like whatever. I don't know. Crashing this game is like the most like it's whatever. Like you just load up. I literally can load up the game in like 10 seconds because I haven't had my SSD. So like, it doesn't like do anything to me. It's just like, all right, shit. Like, good job. And anytime that someone crashes me or whatever, I can literally get them banned in like 2 minutes. Because I just send the report right to
Oh
the
nice.
devs directly, and they just ban them. Especially if I'm streaming, I just clip it and they just ban them. So it's not really worth it. They're saying your singing voice is very cute.
It's a rare thing though.
Yeah, that just means that I have to be there to witness it. You know, I got to show up to witness.
Oh man.
Anyway, if anyone else has any questions, I'll read them. But I got my own questions as well. Um, So you talked about like I just want to know like do you watch anyone else on VR chat in terms of streamers or YouTubers or you just tend to yourself?
I always watch people like after I end my stream and stuff, or before my streams,
Okay.
to see like what everybody's up to. I mostly just watch YouTube videos, but I know when I am a stream a lot, Lil Bagel's always doing like breakfast bagel and stuff, and I always end up
Mhm.
there just kind of chilling. Cause I stream really late and I end like in the morning, so
Yeah, I was
it's
watching
kind of nice to just
sometimes.
chill.
Yeah, I lurk in everyone's
Yeah.
chat. I don't type because I don't want people to like. Okay, I'll give an example. So Nags is someone who's very influential in this game, and he told me that he never types anyone's chat because the moment he does, this like the stream becomes about him more than not about the person streaming, right?
Yeah,
Because people are like, "Oh my
you really
God, it's
have
him!"
to, because people will like add him just seeing him in the list of people. I've
Yeah,
seen
and then
that
he leaves. He's
happen.
just like, "Yo, stop."
That's what happened when he showed up in my chat like a long time ago, and I was like, well, thanks for scaring him away. No, he's
Exactly.
not gonna stay
He
and
he would
watch.
show up to
Yeah.
my and I would see him, but I never acknowledged it. I just kept it a secret because like I didn't want him to like leave. So I would just if he was watching, then it's cool, you know. I've had that happen to like there's apparently
Yeah.
like some pretty influential like big streamers that watch me, but they never type, and that's fine. Like I don't really as long as they're watching, enjoying it. So I'm not gonna call
It's
it.
kind of sad though, because I like it when somebody says something so I can be like, oh hey, I don't know you very well, like what's going on,
Oh yeah,
and talk a little bit, but
I've had some partner streamers come and be like, yo, what's this game, dude? Why are you an anime girl? Like, what do you mean, bro? That's life right there. That's the next goal. What do you mean? Don't you all want to become anime waifus?
I know, right?
Exactly. You want to be a zombie, and I
Keep
just want to
missing
be
out.
a mechanic woman. Yeah. Yeah, we're all the anime waifus. Exactly.
Be a mechanic and not actually have to fix anything.
Exactly. I just touch it. I just rub it real good, and then just
Yeah.
fucking yeah. You know what's funny is one of my friends said that I should have this outfit, but then like covered in oil. I was like, whoa.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Exactly. Well, I just sprung a leak, you know. So I got a question. So since we don't really know each other, and we're getting to know each other a little bit better, so what do you actually know about me? Like in terms of just because I do interviews and stuff like that, and mutual friends. But do you like what did you think when you first met me, or saw some of the stuff I posted on Twitter or in passing or anything like that?
I honestly don't know that much because, I mean, for one, I follow like a lot of people who do content on Twitter, so everything just kind of gets lost in there. And so I would know more about you if we'd actually like talked in VR chat because that's where I prefer to like get to know everybody at.
True.
I followed you just because I saw some interesting stuff from you a while back,
Oh,
and
like
I guess
what?
I kind of
Interesting
got
stuff.
distracted because I was checking out so many other people. I kind of stay in my own little world of like partying and
Mm-hmm.
my group of drunk party friends. So I don't really meet people until I like actually run into them in VR and chat.
I
But that's how I
understand.
meat a lot of people. Is they're like, oh, I know you from Twitter. Like I saw your shit. And we're like following each other, and then they'll come talk in VR chat and be like, hey, what's up? At least I kind of know what you do.
Yeah.
But I really don't know that much about you, so we should talk more.
Course, I'm down. The problem is like I have like a strict schedule of like I only streamed like
And
these interviews and then like for an hour and a bit later and that's it. Like I used to stream this game way more. It's just I have school and other shit to do in my life now. So like there's actually like I think if we didn't do this interview and I didn't like DM you, you probably may have never met. I'm gonna be honest with you here because you just play way later than
probably
I
not.
do. So
Yeah, my schedule sucks. Like so different from most people.
yeah, it's unfortunate. That's why like it's kind of shitty that I have to like DM people and like meet people that way. I obviously I prefer like meeting naturally in VR chat, but that's just the way things are, you know. I played this game almost 2 years, and seems like now I have to DM people to meet people rather than seeing them in game. But I mean, that's just the way it is sometimes. Sometimes it's just like if you don't have like that one friend added, you don't have access to that room, and you just can't get in. So it's like,
And
oh shit.
yeah, that sucks. I've experienced that quite a few times. But at least, I mean, I can DM you now, so
Yeah.
be like, hey, what's up?
Zombie, what was one of the weirdest ways you met your now friend?
My now friend, like as in
Oh,
my current friends.
yeah, it says your now friend. Does it say new? It says now.
Weirdest way. I met my friends in a lot of very weird ways, so I can't really, I can't really think of the weirdest. Is like a lot of the weirdest ways I met people was back early in VR chat.
Mm-hmm. Wolfman, what was your question? I can read it now. Sorry, it's just he said, "Oh, you missed my question." I can read it. I'm sorry. It's just chat sometimes
Oh,
goes fast, and I'm like, "Ah, shit," you know. My bad. As you were saying. Oh, did you finish? Sorry, I cut you off. I was just
yeah,
like,
I don't really know. Like I can't really think of like the weirdest way because
mm-hmm.
most of it was drunk and already doing weird things. So, oh, I do know actually one of my current really good friends. We literally just went to a public avatar world and we're checking out avatars. And we just kind of kidnapped them and told them to go through a portal and like join us to party. And like they've been friends ever since. And that was like all the way back in pretty much desktop, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pretty funny. They just kind of gave in, became a sacrifice.
Mm-hmm. I get you. Do you have any questions for me? You can ask me anything.
Hmm.
Anything you want to know.
Yeah, see, I'm really bad at the conversation starters. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, I'm bad at coming up with questions. What do you usually like get asked by people? It's like a common question that I haven't heard
Uh,
yet because I haven't watched all your interviews.
yeah. Have you watched all my interviews or just a few?
I just watched a couple.
Oh, okay. Um, hmm. What I would ask myself? I don't know. I've answered like 100 things a million times. So people ask me like, how was my time in Team Five? Why did I switch from being a dude? Because I used to play a dude for a year and a half called Kenny K. Kona. I said that earlier, but I played it for
Oh,
literally a year and a half, and I
fun.
rebranded this character in June. So people are like, "Why do you play a girl now, dude? What the hell? What's wrong with you, dude?" Because I used to be very vocal about how I would never play an anime waifu. That was like my stick. Because I was like the only dude. Well, I wasn't obviously, but I would play a dude, and like I would always be surrounded by women, and I would always be like, if I'm the only dude and there's like 500 girls, I mean, hey, it's a pretty good ratio, right?
Like a harem.
Yeah, exactly. Why do you think I did the waifu hunting? I collected 151 waifus just like Ash
Yeah,
Ketchum. Instead of Pokemon, it was waifus.
crazy.
Exactly. I'm the great waifu hunter. But after I clicked
And then you
151,
advanced.
yeah, and then I got 151 waifus, and I sacrificed them all to become a waifu. See, there's a story behind it. See, I didn't just become a waifu; I had to sacrifice them all.
Became the ultimate waifu.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the ultimate waifu.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of things in
I've
this game.
noticed a lot of people
Doing
who
what?
like have male avatars. VR chat slowly converts them into a waifu.
Oh
It's like
well.
impending doom. It'll always
Well,
happen.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of my friends who that's what happened to them. Like they started off as like a guy, and then after like sometimes like a week they turn into a waifu. But some of them have lasted nearly as long as I have, for like a year or 6 months or 9 months. Some of them just like slowly progress and just boop, they're just a waifu one day. And I would
Yeah.
always nag on them about it, like, ah, dude, you gave up, dude. And then now they all yell at me, like, bro, what do you mean, bro? Dude, you were the chosen one, man. I was like, oh man, now I'm getting the shit. So yeah, I don't know. I used to do a lot. Like I used to do a thing called Trap Patrol, Thought Patrol. I used to be a pimp where I literally had like an entourage of dancers. I would go to clubs. I used to do the waifu hunting. I used to do improv roleplay, serious roleplay. I did the waifu hunt. I made Presentation Room Plus because I hated Presentation Room, so I made my own version. I used to host werewolf games, and then uh, one of my werewolf games ended up on Game Grumps.
Oh, nice.
That was part of Team Five. Now Midnight Central. I used to run clubs at one point. I'm the club manager of Neckle Knights, if you know what that plate is, run by Lanfear and Oathmeal.
Yeah.
What else? I'm in Callus Row, which is Arcadums. I did Forbidden Knowledge, which is the old RP where I played a detective. So, I've done a
Yeah, I never
lot.
got into the RP side. I think I tried to at one point, but I was like, it's not really for
Just,
me.
just be a zombie.
Just want to party.
Oh,
Hang
okay.
out.
Then you can just be a party girl. I don't know. You can just hang out.
Yeah.
Let's get drunk. Let's get crunk, boys. It's funny because like during some RPs, some people actually started drinking because of the RP. They're just like, oh man, I don't like this RP. So
Yeah.
some people ended up getting
I think
really
I
drunk.
watched some of that.
This is just
I used to
funny.
watch a little bit of the RP, but like I just enjoyed watching it.
Yeah. There's a question for both of you. What is the biggest thing you hate about VR chat?
Hmm.
Yeah, this is like on the spot.
Yeah, I was saying
Uh,
probably just the fact that people and their tech clients and stuff can exist in the first place.
oh yeah.
Like
I
anything
hate that.
detrimental to it.
I hate everything. I'm just kidding. On a more serious note, I obviously I'm very vocal about mirrors, but I don't hate mirrors. It's just I prefer talking to people in my way. But what I actually hate about VR chat, probably the UI. It's gonna probably be changed. So, like I hate how I
Oh
have so many
yeah,
friends in
that.
this game, so it's really hard for me to like search people's names. It's just really annoying, like counterintuitive. To like, there's
I
no,
agree completely
it's
on that.
it's fucked. So like I hate that. I hate the UI in this game, and obviously crashers and stealers and stuff like that. But it's pretty obvious though. I just
Yeah, they definitely need more organization options. I hate stealing
exactly.
maybe online friends.
Rebel slash zombie. What are your experiences of high school?
Oh god.
Yeah, what was you like in high school?
It's actually funny because I had like a very small group of friends, like maybe 2 or 3 people I ever hung out with,
Oh snap.
and besides that, I was basically like a mute, antisocial mute who never talked or really did anything in high school. I didn't really want to be that involved.
Wait, you were mute IRL for high school?
Like only in school for the most part. I mean, I
Oh.
was very, very shy. I had
Mhm.
really bad social anxiety outside of that as well. But in school, like I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't make any friends really.
Hmm. For me, I went to high school. Whoops. Keep like clicking the wrong button here. Shit. There we go. Sorry, my bad. So in high school, when I was my first year, I went to a high school that's not close to my house. So I went to like a different high school, like that I'm not supposed to, but I went anyway because I could my dad to drop me off, and it's a more prestigious high school, better programs, whatever. So I was like the new kid in my high school. Everyone else like went to public school. They already were friends for like 5, 10 years. So I was like one of the new kids that they're like, where are you from? And I was like, oh, I'm from across town. They're like, oh, what the fuck? So like my first year was like probably one of the worst times of my life because I was bullied. Um, that happened 10 years ago. What else? I didn't have any friends, but then until like my second year of high school is when I started slowly building friends, and then by the end of senior year, I mean I was friends with all like the nerds and stuff because I am a nerd. So I would go every Friday. We would go to this thing called the Gathering. That's what we nicknamed it. Basically, pretty much is like we go to our one friend's house and we just sit around and play like Mortal Kombat or screw around on his computer or go to a park near his house and just play games and just run around, have fun.
Yeah,
So that's what I
that's
did.
pretty much what I did with whatever small amount of friends that I hung out with.
But yeah, so by the end of high school, I had a good time, but the first part of it was like the worst part of my life. So
I
quite
think it
the
was kind of the
transition.
same way for me. Like end of high school into like beginning of the 1 year of college I took, I started like opening up a little bit. So
I went to
started enjoying
college.
that a little bit more as well.
I got a degree. I'm smart. Winky face. Haha. Not really though. I mean, college is it's a mixed bag. You know, I'm 24 and I hate when I talk to somebody who's like 18 because they don't know anything. They're just like, "Alright, I just came out of high school." I'm like,
It's like
unrelatable.
I'm going to art school. I'm gonna become an artist.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Spend thirty thousand
Yeah,
dollars on my art degree.
yeah. It seems accurate. If you if you were playing VR chat a lot, you must have been a slut in school before. Wait, what the fuck?
What?
What?
God damn.
What the fuck? Yeah, I was a slut in high school, dude. I was sucking a mad wiener, dude. You're absolutely right, man. All those jocks.
Wish I was popular enough to be a slut in high school.
Holy shit. Wait. All right. I mean, shit. Just taking one dick after another. Just, just
People
like
have to be interested in you for you to be a slut.
I have to get lunch money some way. Yeah,
Oh
true.
shit.
Yeah, you gotta feed yourself. I live in a small town where everybody knows everything, and then everyone avoids me for being an introvert slash nerd. Damn. Well, I'm pretty introverted. Like nowadays, I don't really go outside unless I go to school, like my college, and that's it. I don't really go to
Same.
bars or anything like that. Parties.
I'm pretty introverted until I drink a little bit.
Oh shit. That just means just constantly have the drink on ready.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. That's what someone said. I have the most utmost respect for sluts. All right. I mean, someone's got to take dick, I guess. Happens the VR chat, Go to the fight club. What else? What else is there to say? You've been playing VR chat for over a year now. Do you regret anything?
Hmm. The only thing I regret is letting people kind of bring any sort of drama into my group. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. I
I
understand.
become just immune to drama. If there's anything that's going to start drama, I'm like, fuck up. Because drama is like the worst thing ever
Oh
in
yeah.
VR chat because it just
True.
news gets around like the plague.
I
Everybody
was about to
knows
say
about it.
that.
They're
Yeah.
like, hmm.
Yeah, drama. Something I've actively avoided for the past little while now. I mean, like, it's funny because, like, I just do my own thing, right? I just do these interviews and then I just talk to people or whatever, and that's it. Like, that's my day in, day out. And then I go to, like, parties and people are like, oh, did you hear about this thing? And I was like, what? And they're like, oh, yeah, this person's a piece of shit. And I'm just like, what? This has nothing to do with me. Like, why do I care?
I know.
I don't
People have
understand.
nothing better to talk
Yeah, people
about.
are gossiping. Like they're just, I don't know. People like to start shit for no reason. I just stay in my own lane. I don't really care anymore about what other people do. And
Pretty much,
I don't
yeah.
know. It's more healthy mentally. Like if you start worrying about what other people are doing all the time, you're just gonna leave a really unhappy life. But if it's different if I was directly involved. Like 99% of all these drama that I've ever hear about, nothing to do with me.
Hmm.
Never ever ever has to do
Yeah,
with
if I'm
anything.
involved, if it's like a little bit of casual drama, I mean, that happens. Bound to happen. Especially when you hang out with a
Drama
lot of different
chases you
people
though.
and they hang out with each other.
Oh, true. Yeah, actually true. People bring drama up to me, or they try and start drama with me. Like,
I
I'll
would
give
say,
you,
especially if you're
yeah.
interviewing people and stuff, that make them they'd be like, "Oh, you interviewed that person." Eh.
Oh yeah, I actually have gotten that a few times. Yeah, some people are like, "Oh, you interviewed this person? That person's a piece of shit. Why would you interview?" I'm like, "Why? Who cares, dude?" Like, all right.
Yeah.
I just talk to people. Calm down. It's like talking to somebody's illegal now or some shit. Calm yourself.
um.
I don't know. Some people or get upset. Well, yeah. So what I mean by like drama chases me. So like I said, I used to play a dude for a year and a half, and because I played an anime character, this waifu now, um, it's very rude that people say to me like, "Oh, you play a female, you're just generic now, dude. You're just like everybody else." I'm like, "No, not really. This character was made from scratch. I own the copyright to this. It's not like it's just a TDA base slapped together and just called it a day. Like this is, I own this. It's my brand."
It's easier to get nicer female avatars done because more people are willing to do that
Yeah.
anyways. Like, it's hard to get a nice male
It's
based
also
one.
very rude to the person who made my avatar too, because you just called all her work
Yeah.
very generic. Like what the fuck? Honestly, I feel like anyone that ever says that my avatar is generic, I think they're just projecting and jealous.
I mean, generic could be like just being a straight up
It,
default Miku
I
avatar or
know if
something
that's
else.
that would be generic. If I was generic, I would be a TDA based model or whatever, you know? Like,
And
just like unless they're implying, oh, because you play a female, you're generic. Well, then shit, there's 3.5 billion females on the fucking planet, dude. Holy shit, man. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard.
and
Especially when the person is
you
talking to
exist. You're
me.
not one of those generic females.
Yeah, and you're just one of those generic women. And the funny part is that
The
when people say that
women's.
to me, they're actually using a TDA base. They're actually like their avatar is more generic than me. Like they're straight up like
And
it makes no goddamn sense. I mean, I think your avatar is different. Like you're an elf girl, you got horns, you got like crazy shaders and stuff on. It's different.
yeah,
It's
and
not
it's
like
not a TDA base.
yeah, exactly. See, that's different. So whenever someone like, have you ever had someone walk up to you and be like, "Wow, your avatar, yeah, it's not that cool. I think it's pretty basic."
Not yet. On previous avatars though, I've gotten some shit,
Oh
but
shit, that's when you gotta slap them.
I'm sure it'll happen.
Yeah,
Trolls gotta feed.
true. Yeah, a lot of people like to sometimes try and mess with me. I think it looks very nice. Rebel is a very boopable belly, quality curves. I have a question for you. Who's the next person you're going to interview? Lily, the kitty. If you know who that is.
Huh,
And then Thursday in
kind of.
addition.
General idea.
Yeah, she asked me if she wanted to be on, so I thought, why not? Um, I'm jealous of you guys. Your avatars are amazing. Yeah, I understand. Like, I understand that, like, I'm one of the few rare people that have, like, a model that I could say it's my own, but I spend a lot of money, and I'm also very lucky to have something that I can claim and copyright. So I get understand that people are jealous, but I just feel like don't project your own insecurities on other people. Like, my mother always told me, if you have
Yeah.
nothing nice to say, just don't say it. But I feel like people like because they can't have what I have, they feel like inclined that they have to shit on it. You know what I mean? Try to make me feel bad.
Mhm.
So, ever seen many people been using Bloodman's female avatar? To be honest, yes, I have. Do you know who
Oh,
Bloodman is?
they actually just joined my Discord recently because there was drama with like the recent Avatar files getting out and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That
And
yeah,
apparently
his
somebody was
yeah.
like spotted on my stream and stuff for that.
Oh
And I was like,
shit,
man,
dude.
I'm not guilty by association. I have no idea what
Yeah,
that was.
I was more so talking about the whole his so he yeah his
I like
avatar
those
got
avatars and
no his avatar got stolen by somebody and then people were spreading around, but he also sells it so like people can have it and whatever.
hmm
And I think it's a pretty good base. He made it from scratch. It's his own creation. It's really nice, and yeah, I just think it's a
it's a
cool
really nice looking
yeah.
base.
Like I'm really impressed. That's probably why someone wanted to steal it, which sucks. But I mean, people want to steal my shit all the time too. So I mean, it is what it is.
I already had one of my avatars stolen apparently recently, but I'm like,
Oh
whatever, everybody knows
shit.
it's me, so.
Same. I mean, well, if they stole my avatar, I could sue their ass. So I guess there's a difference.
And,
But
oh,
what else? Well, yeah. So I did have someone steal not this avatar, but like a really old one. When I used to be the Kenny model from Telltale's The Walking Dead, which is literally a game character. So if
and
you stole that, you're just stealing like a Telltale, like it's just a fucking video game
yeah,
character, like on
something
Sub
anybody
Zero.
could probably
Yeah, like you're just
rip off
stealing Sub
of.
Zero. Like what the who cares? But yeah. I want your chain bikini. Yeah, I have a bunch of different outfits. I can show you. You want to see some other outfits I have?
Sure.
And you can show me some outfits too if you want. If you want to. I don't know. You have full body, so it's a little different, right?
Yeah, I could do that.
So this is my chain bikini, the one.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
This
I
is
like
different.
that.
It's because you know I didn't want to have just a string bikini and be like everyone else, so I went with a chain bikini. I don't know, just to be edgy. And then my other one, my original outfit, is this one, which is the biker outfit.
And
So I went different. I
just
wanted
like a more comfy outfit.
yeah, more comfy. But then I don't know. The most recent one is the mechanic one, which I use for roleplay. But I also just I don't know. I like chilling in it more. But I do plan on actually getting like a proper interviewer outfit, like a business suit. That'll happen eventually, when it happens. So Zombie's hiding her latex. I mean, it's up to her if she wants to change avatar. If she doesn't want to, it's up to her.
I have to stand up to that, but I can't
But he sells his
get
model.
in my
Yeah,
true form.
Bloodman. So I don't know if he sells it to like the public or you know what I mean, like normal people. If you have to be his friend, but he sells it. Yeah, it's a nice
Latex is pretty
base, so
lit.
that's okay. I mean,
I think it's this one.
all I ever care about is if it's not naked, you know, it's whatever. This is nice. This is just latex. What are they complaining? What do you mean? You're more covered than
Yeah.
I am. What are they saying?
I mean, I have a more naked version, but
Oh
it's
shit.
still it's only about as covered as you.
Oh, okay. Very shiny.
It's not
Yeah,
super
exactly.
naked.
I thought about getting a
And
latex suit. It probably wouldn't cost me much to get because it's just one texture and a couple like different variations. You just put some stuff on there and be like, woohoo. Latex looks very naked
yeah.
for some reason. What do you mean? She's got clothes on. She's got more clothes. She's literally covered. Listen, she tried to touch her nip, bro. Watch out.
It's a little cold in here, you know.
Oh yeah, I understand. Same. I'm not wearing a shirt right now. Are you? It gets hot in my room. You have VR on.
Yeah, I don't have heat, so
Oh right, yeah.
I'd
So
be
you
freezing
just
if I was
fucking
like.
bundle up, yeah.
That'd be really interesting if I was just like not wearing clothes during this interview, you
Well,
know?
well, some people actually have said that to me. They're like, "Oh, I'm actually naked." I'm like, "What the fuck?" It's like sitting there. All right, shit. I mean, damn, dude. Those clothes are squeaky clean. Yeah, exactly. We're coming up on well, we've been going for over an hour now, so if we have one or two more questions in the chat, I'm just shooting the shit right now. If you're just wondering, I already asked all my questions I want to
Yeah,
ask.
that's fine.
So if anyone has any questions, one or two more, we can take them and then we can wrap it up. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Bloodman also has like 2 to 3 versions. Yeah, of course. I wish there's more people that would make stuff from scratch or their unique stuff. I feel like there's not a lot of people that make. I mean, there's people that do MMD right and edit. So I'm not talking about like this from
Yeah.
scratch stuff. Like I feel like there needs to be a lot more, but it does take a lot of time and effort. Do you
For
own
most
any
people, it's like the
pets?
assets already out there. So,
True.
I have a cat.
I have a dog.
Cat's actually going on what, turning 10 years old soon.
My dog is 10.
Had her for a while.
Hi Zombie. Do you know about Artie's IRL stream on December 1st?
Yeah, I did hear about that actually. I'll probably show up for
You
that.
already did an IRL stream at one point. I think you did it at TwitchCon or something like that last year.
Yeah, somebody was talking about that. I
It was
definitely
cooking
didn't
or
see
something. I
that,
don't
but
remember. I was watching it. Do you like oiled, shiny skin? Sure. What are they trying to say here? They're trying to like make me like ask you questions. Like,
yeah.
hey, hey, do you like zombies squeaky, clean skin? Do you like how like Sure, why not? Do the patients? Oh, okay, I understand. What are some things that you guys will want to tell about yourselves? Uh,
Do we want avocados?
I mean, I don't know. I'm 24. Go to college. I play VR chat and wish I was Amy waifu in real life.
I was gonna say it's easier to come up with that stuff if you actually have a life, you know.
Oh shit! Listen, VR chat is a second life. What do
I
you know?
literally, and not really anything that interesting about me outside of
Is
this.
there a new outfit you're thinking for your model?
For both of our models, or
Well, I've
everyone?
already
Because
technically answered. I said I was gonna get business suits.
yeah,
So
you were gonna get the business suit. I'm actually gonna have with the latex stuff. I'm gonna get the Gaunt's outfit remade for me with this avatar. If anybody knows what that is.
wait, what did you say? What kind of outfit?
The Gaunt's outfit from the anime and
The
like
Gaunt's
the
outfit?
recent. Yeah, and
My brain's drawing a blank.
it's kind of the same because it's kind of like a bodysuit,
Oh,
but it
okay.
has like a really cool top and cool shoes and stuff.
Oh.
It's hard to explain without like showing the message. Yes.
The chance on a
Guns.
mission to make you
Yeah, it's what
blush.
Castle said.
Is that true?
To make me blush?
Yeah,
It's
I don't
pretty
know.
hard to make me blush. I'm
Oh,
usually the
okay.
one making people like uncomfortable.
Oh, really? Is that what happens when you get the drinks and you're just like, oh, hey.
Hey baby, what's up?
Oh, shit. You're trying to make people lose no nut November. You gotta calm down.
I've been working on that on my streams anyways, you know.
Oh, shit. Listen, anyone in the chat, is anyone still doing No Nut November? It's almost been, what? It's the 19th, right? It's almost 20 days in. Is anyone actually still doing that? Anyone at all? I don't think anyone is. I lost 10 days
I
in.
never started.
I never started. I lost as fast as possible. Yeah, listen, it's not about lasting the longest, it's about speed running it. So right when like two
Yeah,
seconds
if you're gonna
in.
get it over with, just do it right
Yeah,
away.
exactly. I lost on the first day.
Right after midnight.
Dude, I lasted 10 days, okay? Fucked up. Never have done it. I don't want to miss the fun. Oh my god. Alright, we'll take if anyone has any one more question. Anybody at all, just very quick. And then we'll wrap it up. I don't believe in no nut. Listen, you know what December is? Dick destroyed December.
Yeah.
Have you nutted? Yeah, I already said I did. I lost because of your ASMR stream. Holy shit! What the fuck? All right, dude.
What?
Are you streaming today?
Did you have an ASMR stream? I didn't have an
Uh,
ASMR stream. Okay.
no. Okay, so the joke is that okay. Typically, almost every day I have to be quiet at night. Like so after these interviews, that's why
Oh,
I have
yeah.
them all in an hour long because I have to be quiet at night. So I literally have to whisper so my people that are asleep in my house don't hear me and they don't wake up and they yell at me. So like I just have to be quiet and I sort of have to just whisper. So like it's sort of a joke that I ASMR whisper all the time at night, and yeah.
I'll have to make sure I'm still watching for that.
Why do you
Get a
like
dose of that.
ASMR?
ASMR honestly creeps me out, but
Oh, why do you want
I
to
mean,
watch me then? What the fuck? It creeps me out, but I really want to watch you go like,
if you
hey.
have no choice, it's fine. But like a lot of ASMR videos and stuff just creep me out. Like the aggressive ASMR.
Oh yeah, of course. There's some
Kind of a
weird ass
weird combo.
shit on there, but
Um,
like I don't know. ASMR is kind of relaxing. That's what Artsy does all the time. ASMR every day. What are you
yeah.
getting those clip compilations? Asking you, by the way, not me.
Was it? Oh. Yeah, because Neil's the one who does all my clips. I've been saving them. I just need to get off
Oh.
my ass and like do YouTube videos.
What kind of
Yeah.
clips?
There's a lot of really interesting clips from my
Interesting?
streams.
What does interesting mean? I'm
Yeah.
12, so I don't know what that means.
I mean, there's me getting some really nice lap dances.
Oh, whoa, what the heck?
The party tank. There's
Oh my
some
god.
funny speeches from a cute friend of mine.
I'm only 24, right? Whew. Oh man, I'm getting hot under the collar. I've never seen that before. That'd be interesting to see the videos for it. But anyway, since we've been going for over an hour, like I said, so let's wrap it up. So I'm gonna give you the camera, and if you want to, tell people what where you are, what you do, your YouTube, your Twitch, your Instagram, whatever you got going on, and maybe if you got some projects working on, anything you want to plug.
All right. Well, you can catch me. My name's literally just Zombiedoll on Twitch if you want to follow me. On Twitter, it's Zombiedoll_TV. Those pretty much the only two places I'm fully active at.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to tune into partying and bad jokes and just a bunch of random shit going on, then my streams start pretty much after midnight ESE. I stream really late, and that's when I'll be around.
Okay,
I'm
awesome.
really, yeah.
Maybe I'll join. Maybe I'll just be there
I check out
ASMR
the club
whispering.
updates.
I'm just like,
The club's gonna get
what's up? Just like, what the
Hell
fuck is
yeah.
this dude doing? What the fuck? He interviewed
It's so
me?
loud in there too. It'll be so hard to
Oh
hear you.
my
I'll be like,
god.
oh shit.
Just to use a marker. I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. So thank you again, Zombiedoll, for coming by and
Yeah.
sitting with me and talking. Like I said, this is technically the first time we really talked to each other, but there's
Mhm.
always a first, and always that means that, I don't know, we're going to be hanging out at some point. Maybe tonight, maybe future. I don't
Hell
know. We'll figure
yeah.
it out. I'm always down to hang out, meet some new people, go to some parties, get lit, get drunk, get crunk, Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome. So thank you so much. So there's one last thing we have to do. That's just to
Mhm.
take a selfie, and then that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Gonna be a shiny
Yeah.
latex selfie.
Hell yeah. Hold on here. Let me.
Are we going anywhere? Okay.
Yeah, just give me a second. I have to turn off the camera and stuff like that. All right. Flip it around here. Oh God, I'm like actually like, I'm way taller than you. Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I forgot how short my
I don't know. You can
avatar
just
was.
you can use your play space mover to move up. I don't know. Use the no clip
I
hacks.
could, except for I have to. I don't have it bound, so I have to like type it in.
Oh, I mean I could always just crouch down. I don't
Yeah,
know. Just fuck.
it's like,
Damn it. I made my character
yeah.
5'8", so like I just wanted to be a nice tall woman. I didn't want to be a shorty.
Here, let me. Everybody's gonna think I'm tall after this.
True. Then I'll just be like, yeah, she's tall. She's 6 foot.
How's that? Is that better? A little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
A little bit of a stepping stone.
I guess a little bit up, a little bit more.
A little bit more.
Yeah, a
Okay.
little bit more. Very good content. Awesome content. Everyone's just saying they love
This is
content.
good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, you ready? We'll take a couple
Very good
pictures.
content.
Yeah, they're always like that.
All right.
All right, we'll take a couple more. Always take more. All right, one more, and then we'll call it a day.
Okay.
There we go. We got it. I always take a couple because sometimes they fuck up. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Here's your head pats or whatever. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
At least I'm short enough for that.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe I'll join you at some point in time. I don't know. We'll see. But you enjoy yourself.
Alright, cool.
Everyone join her later on when she's streaming. She's gonna get drunk and be with her friends, and weird stuff's gonna happen. Someone's gonna get danced on.
I don't know if that'll be tonight, but
Oh, okay. Some point in time
yeah,
in
join
the
me on one of
future.
my streaming nights.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, thank you so much. I'll be heading off now. Peace out.
Alright, see you.
Bye bye. Wow. Amazing content. So, just to let you guys know that the stream isn't over. I'm going to still be streaming. This portion of the stream is just me what I talk